I wanted to show you guys this yard in my neighborhood. They're so creative. I want you to see. They have skeletons carrying mummies in their front yard. Okay? One of the mummies is hanging from a tree. They're so creative. They got ghosts hanging from their trees, and then I'm going to try to get... You see that? They're so creative. I absolutely love it. Again, because I want y'all to see the trash can. Is that not creative? Oh my gosh. They just have such creativity here. This is amazing. Hey everyone, I just got back from the food bank. So let's get into this food bank haul and let's see what we got today. Lordy mercy, we've been blessed. We've been blessed today. All right, here we go at my kitchen sink. And yes, I cleaned it out. But I'm going to do it in front of you guys just so you know that I do this. Hey, see this? This is a cleaner. All right. And it is a non-toxic cleaner that I mix up myself. We're going to take this rag and we're going to wipe it out and get everything clean. Even here, through here, down through here, through here. Oops, let's put this back. I ran these through the dishwasher yesterday. Through here. Yeah, well, I'm glad I did. Look at that. Look at that. All right. And that is, I'm not sure. It's probably, what do you call it? Broccoli. Leaf from the broccoli from yesterday. All right, guys. Now we're ready, okay? It's been all sterilized. Now I'm going to, if you hear that tuk 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 that I hear, I'm going to take hot water and I'm going to rinse everything out. If you hear that thunk 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 thunk, those are the acorns that are falling from the oak tree above my house. All right, so now I'm going to rinse this out, get this put off to the side. And we're going to get into this food bank haul. Now, one of the things I am going to do is wipe this sink out because I prefer, that's why I do it before I leave, because I prefer it to be dry when I put the food in there. Okay, so we're going to dry the sink out. All right. There we go. For those of you that are worried about my house and my kitchen, let me help you understand that it's clean. I was raised on a farm, people. All right? Our produce came from the field. It came from the garden. And our produce went, if we were going to use it or we were going to preserve it, it went in our kitchen sink to wash, okay? All right, so I have one of the ladies at the food bank showed me that there was some coffee available. And so I have no idea. It's a mixture of coffee. So I got those for a Keurig. I picked them up for the Keurig. All right, let's go into this box. It feels cold, so you see this is really tight. So I'm going to have to cut it open because I'm not, breaking my nails behind the quick to. All right, we've got steakhouse wedge chopped kit with creamy blue cheese dressing, one of my favorite dressings. So this is the produce bag. Okay. We've got a container of mixed fruit. Now you can see that I'm gonna have to go through this and we're gonna see if it's okay for me to have, okay? So not everything that I get from the food bank is fine and dandy, all right? This I'm gonna have to go through today. I got some bell peppers. This one is okay, but I want you to see this one. Look at this one, all right? I need to process this right away and cut the bad parts off, okay? And then, well, let's take a look at this. First of all, it comes from somebody's house, and I do believe that these are radishes. These are radishes that somebody grew in their garden, and so they blessed me with some radishes. I'm grateful for that. All right, we're going to get this bag out of the way, and we're going to continue with what we have in the box. All right, it looks like we have, it's frozen, and it's grilled lemon basil chicken with roasted potatoes, okay? And so this was probably, okay, I know what this is. This was in the fresh food section of the grocery store, but it probably is past its best by, and so what did they do? They tossed it in the freezer and gave it to the food bank. And so I'm going to do the same thing. This is going into the freezer. I will deal with it when I open it up to see exactly what's in there. But it looks like it's got frozen tomatoes in there. All right. Yep, it does. And so I will deal with how I'm going to cook this up when I decide to. Let me put it in the freezer. All right, it's in the freezer. We're gonna keep going. All right, we got some 7-grain light style bread, Pepperidge Farm. We got some of Milano cookies, double dark chocolate. Say that quickly 3 times. We have bolillos, which is a bread for sandwiches. Oh boy, let me get this out of here. This is a heavy bag. Let's see what we have in here. But I'm going to go through this. We got a crunched box of Cheerios, all right, with almonds. It's crushed, but guess what? It's okay for me. I'll be fine with it. We have a French bread. All right. Let's continue with this bag and get it out of the way. We have some Fulfill chocolate salted caramel flavor. Looks like fruit bars, okay, which are cool. Look at this. I got some Cadbury dairy milk milk chocolate bars. I got some Hershey bars. I got 2 Cadbury and 2 Hershey bars. This is going to come in handy with my my Thanksgiving and Christmas baking that's coming up. I got some shelled walnuts. I got some California raisins. Two cartons of shelf-stable milk. I love these pasta bags. This is Gears. Okay, I love making sopa with this, which is a soup, a Mexican soup that I make with it. And this is, these look like garbanzo beans. chickpeas, garbanzo beans, same thing. All right. So that's what we got in this bag. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna keep that bag because I recycled them. All right. I'm gonna put this over here because I know what's in this bag. I know what's coming in this bag here. Okay. All right, this too is tied really tight. And so I need to cut that open so I can get to it. Frozen blueberries, people. A whole bag of them. This is the frozen bag. That's why I knew. I didn't know what was in it, but I knew that it was going to be frozen food. Hey, look at this. I got 1 package of ground beef, 1 pound. What do we have here? Angus beef, seasoned sirloin strips for fajitas. All right. We got that. So that's my frozen. I am by far not anywhere near done. Oh, look at this. I've got a big bottle of water and a regular bottle of water. Okay. I'm going to enjoy that this week. I got another bag here. This looks like the canned goods. It is also in a bag that is really, really tightly. Okay. Look at this. Dried date pieces. So guys, this is going to be, I got walnuts, I got dates. This is going to be an interesting season of cooking for me. Cream of chicken soup. It's a dinner can, but I'll use it up right away. Cut green beans. And it looks like 1 can of tuna came out of that bag. And this box was so heavy. Trying to bring it in my house, it was heavy. I had to, like, 1 step at a time, lift it up. Yep, that's the way it had to be. All right, we got some Lindor sea salt chocolate. Oh my gosh. All right. And last but not least, I was blessed with, oh Lord, I just poked myself with this. You do have to be careful with these when you take them out of the box, for sure. Look, 1, not 1, but 2. Fully ripe pineapples. 2 of them. Truly blessed, people. Truly blessed. I'm going to get this box out of the way. I'm going to drop it behind me. And I am going to take these pineapples and get them away from the frozen food because I don't want it to ruin before I get it processed. So, guys, that was my food bank haul for today. What a blessing. What a blessing. You guys be blessed because I know I am. Alright guys, I'm bringing you in to show you what I'm going to make for my lunch today. I am going to take this salad kit and we're going to get this used up right away. And so I'm going to take this bowl and we're going to put all of this salad kit into this bowl and pull the package out of seasonings. There we go. I want y'all to see how big the salad is. It's going to last me a few meals, which is cool. I'm going to open up the seasoning packet. see what's in it. All right, we have, let me look at the packet and see. Okay. This one is the crispy onions. Okay. This is the uncured bacon. So basically bacon bits. Okay. And this is, not sure, what is it? Some kind of seasoning packet. Let me look. What was it? Steakhouse seasoning. All right. And then the blue cheese dressing. I absolutely love blue cheese dressing. So I'm excited about this blue cheese salad that I'm going to be making. And who knows, I might eat the whole salad. I might save some of it for dinner tonight to eat with the broccoli cheese and the chicken that I left for my dinner tonight in the refrigerator. That's what I'll be having for dinner tonight. I'll be heating it up, so who knows. But I'm definitely going to be having this salad for lunch today. Okay. Put all of this into this bag, and that will go into the trash. We'll make sure all of these little pieces of plastic go in here. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this fruit, one thing at a time, woman. And we're gonna take this and toss it around. And make sure all the vegetables get covered with the salad dressing. Okay. All right. So now that I have the dressing mixed with the salad, it's not completely mixed. Let me show you what I'm going to do. This is what I used to do when I was a kid, helping my mom in the kitchen. We would put a lid on it, and we would do this. Make sure that that salad dressing is on everything. Look at that. All right. There we go. Tossed salad. I tossed it. There we go. Now I'm going to dig into this. I am going to dig into this fruit bowl and see exactly what is here and what is good and what is not. I think how I'm going to handle this. Here is how I'm going to handle it. This is how I'm going to handle it with a colander. We're going to take this fruit, dump it in here. I'm going to keep this container over here, and anything that I think is not good, okay, these grapes are not something I am going to put in my mouth. That's pretty good. But those few grapes that were on the top, I didn't trust. They were actually on the bottom. All right, now, the rest of that looks good. And so I'm gonna get a bowl out. And we're going to pull the fruit out that looks good. And this is going to be part of my lunch. I'm going to go ahead and use this up now. Because this is good. Okay. At first it didn't look like it was going to be good, but once I got into the container, look how much fruit was good out of there. Okay, I'm going to pick through the grapes that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to want to eat. Okay, and then the rest of them are going to go into this fruit bowl. I'm gonna need another fruit bowl. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get a second bowl. Okay, the blueberries look good. They don't feel like they're overripe. They're good. All right. So, out of that bucket that I thought was not very good, as you can see, I got quite a bit of fruit out of it. And so this fruit will now go into my refrigerator. Some of it I'm going to eat right now. And I'm going to leave this here because I want to get through these bell peppers before I start eating my lunch. All right, I'm going to set these off to the side. I'm going to continue filming. I'm going to set my salad off to the side because I want to get this processed. And so, out comes my knife. And I'm gonna get these peppers processed really quick. green bell pepper, 3 out of the 4 sides of it was good. Oh, and the bottom is good as well. So let me get that off of there. Okay. There we go. So that much was good on the green bell pepper. Now this one, I'm going to cut off the bad parts. That whole section there. This is good. So we're going to keep this. I'm going to pull that sticker off. And this section of it is good. This section of it is good. And the bottom section is good. So, out of that yellow one that you saw, all of this came out of that. Okay? I'm going to rinse them all off now into here. And we're going to let this drain off. I'm going to take a look at these radishes. I said these were probably grown on a farm, but they weren't. Look, it had a tag from the grocery store. So it was grown on a farm somewhere, but I'm going to throw these in there. These are in fact radishes. And I'm going to pull the stems off. And I'm going to wash these off really good. Really quick here. Pulling off the stems as I go. Almost done here. I wanted y'all to see how I process everything right when I get it from the food bank. Like I go and look through everything and see how it's going to, you know, pan out and get rid of what is not good and say what I can, it is good. Alright, so alrighty, now still see some that I did not look through. Now these parts I will cut them off when I first process them. But right now, I'm just trying to get them washed up. after I got all of them washed up. The stems and the roots off of them. That's what I'm looking to see. All right. There you go. Now I'm gonna let the water drain off of that. I'm gonna actually keep this and wash it because I can use it. And this is gonna go in the trash. All right. All right, guys. When I come back, we'll finish processing the beets and, not the beets, the radishes and the peppers, okay? I'm gonna go have some lunch. And you guys know what I'm gonna have for lunch. I'm gonna have some of that fruit and part of that salad that I just made. All right, we're back after I ate my lunch. And we're gonna process these peppers and the radishes. And so we're gonna start with the peppers first and get those out of the way. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to chop them. So I'm chopping up the bell peppers and I try real hard not to waste any of the food that I get from the food bank. And so that little piece right up the very bottom of that bell pepper. Hey, so there we go. We did pretty good on the yellow bell peppers. Yep. And so these are going to go into this bag over here, and I'm going to pop them into the freezer. I just keep adding these bell peppers into the bag. Oh, there's another piece of yellow in there. All right. You know, it's funny because sometimes I enjoy chopping my vegetables up by hand like this, and then other times I will get my chopper out, especially if I have a lot to do. I'll get my chopper out and I'll just whip through the vegetables with my chopper really quick. Y'all have seen me use my chopper before when I'm doing a lot of produce at the same time. Got a little spot there, right there where the pepper, at the tip of the bottom of the pepper. And so there we go. There we go. All right, that's all the peppers. So I'm gonna get all these peppers into this bag over here. Okay. And then I have another bag over here for the radishes, and I'm going to take a look at these radishes, and I'm going to give them a little chop out like that. And to be honest, the way I like to eat radishes is I slice them thinly like this, and then I will add them into salads. I will eat them as little chips to snack on. But this is the way I prepare my radishes. Now, I didn't grow up having it this way. Yeah, I did, okay? But another way that my mom prepared the radishes was that she just put them on the table. And my dad loved to eat the radishes just like that. And so, anyway, I'm going to get these radishes sliced up just like this. And then I will bring you back. I'm going to take the bottoms off and the tops off of these. And anyway, I'm going to put these in this bag, the same bag that I had them in before. I washed the bag off camera. And look, see, this one is not good. So we're going to put this off to the side. Okay, that one is good, but it's got a chop in it, so I am going to get the pieces off that I don't like. And then I'm going to slice up the rest of it. by the way, for lunch I did have half of that fruit from that container. And it didn't make me sick. I've had people say, I would not eat that food. Ugh. Anyway, so I'm almost done, so I'm just going to go ahead and film it all and let you see what I do to save the vegetables that I get from the food bank. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I do to save it. It takes some work, but I think it's worth it. Tip off of that one. All right, and so once I get done with this, the only thing left I'm gonna have to preserve up is the pineapple. And I'm gonna try to get that done today before I put out this video. Almost done here. All right. I think I got one more. This is the last one, and it was a little one. There we go. This is a produce that will go into the trash, and all of this will go into, I'm going to rinse this off because I still have the pineapple to do. And so I'm going to rinse it off, get it ready to process the pineapple for later. These are going to go into the refrigerator, and I'll toss them into salads throughout the week. This is going to go into my freezer, and it will be used at a later date. And I will come back when I get ready to process the pineapple. All right, everyone. I just got up from a nap. I needed it. I earned it today, so I just got up from a nap. We're gonna tackle these pineapple now, okay? Before it's time for me to cook dinner. So I'm gonna take one of these pineapples, bring it over here, and we're gonna tackle this. Let me get some what do you call it? Paper, some bags out to put them in. Okay, I'm gonna pull out some bags that I'm gonna pull out some bags that are that I already used for something else and washed up. And so this one is one that I've already used. And so we are going to fill a gallon's worth of pineapple. Let me get the trash can. Because we're gonna have some we're gonna have some oh lordy. All right, here we go. Let me get some stuff out of the way here. Everything happens right here on the corner of this cabinet right here. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna get this off of here. Right. And it is actually the instructions on how to cut a pineapple. All right. And so let's see, this was not the way I generally cut it, so we're gonna try it this way. All right. Okay, we're gonna try it this way. It says, cut the top off of it. Okay. So, the top is cut. You gotta be very careful with these prickly things. I'm gonna cut the bottom off of it. You saw how I cut them. Okay. All right, bottom is off. Now I'm gonna flip it this way. And they said, this is how you do it. They said to cut it down the center like this. I'm going to put this right here, get it out of my way. And they said to cut it down this way. And they said to cut this core out. And they said then, okay. Cut it down that way. All right, well, it worked, but there's a lot of pineapple that didn't get used this way, okay? I don't like this. So, that's not the way I'm gonna do the rest of this pineapple. Okay. I am gonna cut the corners off of this because those are little seeds that I don't want in my pineapple. All right. I'm gonna set this off to the side. Actually, I'm gonna rinse it off. We are going to go at this at a different way. All right. I am going to peel it is what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to see how I'm going to peel this. All right. Okay, I'm liking this better. This method is, I like it better. I'm not wasting as much pineapple this way. Now you have all this, And so I'm going to come in and I'm going to trim along it, pulling out. And then all of this has those little seeds in it that I don't want in my pineapple. And then I'm going to rinse it off. And we're going to take a look at it. Trim those seeds out. And I'm going to cut it straight down the center. And each one of these quarters, I am going to take the core out of. And just like that. I think I need to go back and check that one. I don't think I took the core out of that one. Alright, did I like this method better? Better than the first method? Yeah, I didn't take the core out of this one. Alright. And so, there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these back out of the bag. And I am just going to slice them up. This is about the size I want them, so. Okay. I'm going to slice them up just like this. And these will go into my next pineapple upside down cake. See? Just like that. You guys know I like my pineapple upside down cakes. just like that, I got some more pineapple for my pineapple upside down cakes. Yeah, you got it. I dropped a piece on the floor. Let me pick it up. Rinse it off. And it's going in my bag. My house, my rules. I don't waste things in my house. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm gonna leave that water running just a little bit there as I go through these last few pieces and make sure that all of the little seedy things are out of it. There we go. Now, this is gonna go in here. I'm gonna rinse this off. And y'all are going, wait a minute, you had 2 pineapples. Okay, yes, I had 2 pineapples, so I'm blessing a family with one of them. Okay? I'm going to keep one, and I'm blessing a family with the second one. Why am I doing that? Well, because it's just, I get blessed. I want to return the favor and bless someone else. And so I have a neighbor that is going to get the garbanzo beans that I got today because they really enjoy garbanzo beans and I don't. And along with those garbanzo beans, I'm going to give them one of the pineapples. So this pineapple is going into my freezer. And they are going to get a package of garbanzo beans. They're going to get a pineapple. And I'm going to give them this really hot Owens sausage. And the reason is because they will enjoy this much more than I will. And this, my friends, is also from the food bank, a previous food bank. And so I know that that family will enjoy that hot sausage way more than I will. All right, so I'm going to get this mess cleaned up. And it is almost time for me to deliver this package over to them. And then I'm going to make my dinner and get Spice and I fed for tonight. You guys be blessed, because I know I am. I'll bring you back when I heat up my dinner, because it's going to be the exact same thing I had last night, the leftovers. Hey everyone, this is my dinner for this evening. I am going to enjoy it. This is my homemade broccoli cheese noodles with some baked chicken legs. I made this yesterday. Go back and watch the video from yesterday. And today I'm having the leftovers. Tomorrow I'll cook a new meal. This is going to end it for today, my videos. So you guys be blessed, because I know I am. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next video.